What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Titan with you today. This is the first episode of the TPPodcast, live on its own. Yeah, I know, I'm putting too many P's in there. Titan and Pocket Podcast, live on its own channels. And it looks like my XSplit is being stupid again. So hopefully everything will straighten out. And we're still continuing to get this all fixed. It's just me. It's just my camera for some reason. I don't know what it is. Anyway, guys, we are here. We've been telling you guys about this for over a week now. And we are finally here on our own channel. So make sure that when you're checking this out, you share, you come in here, you drop that follow, you following us on, we're on Beam, Twitch, and YouTube only. So what's going on, brother? How was your weekend? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, brother. My weekend was good. My weekend was good. Spent New Year's at a family friend's house. Got really messed up. I mean, to the point that the next day I spent just recovering.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad. It was good, but it was like a bad good. You know, like I was just so messed up. I just stood in bed watching TV and just relaxing because.
Oh, I hear you.
It was just crazy, man. Besides that, yeah, my weekend was great. How was yours?
It was good. It was good. You know, we've had some bad weather here. Just trying to get some things done. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, same here. We're having some bad weather right now. It's raining like crazy.
I don't know. I forgot which chat is. Did you just say something at somewhere?
Yes. I said hello to make sure that my chat
on Twitch.
Yes.
Okay. So I've got. I think it's Beam. I think the first one is Beam. The second one is Twitch, and the third one is YouTube. So. There we go. All right. So yeah, it looks like all the chats are working. So guys, make sure to chat with us. You know, everything like that. We're trying something brand new. I guarantee you that nobody is going to have 3 chats going at the same time live on screen, much less having 2 hosts. So
exactly.
But getting back to us, man, you know, we had a good weekend. Blondie's boyfriend and family came over, which is always a big delight when we spend time. I think if they ever break up, you know, me and his dad are probably going to continue being bromance buddies. Well, me and him will keep dating if they break up. But you know, it is definitely something fun. So let's make sure. I'm gonna check something here and see if it shows up. I'll be damn, look at that. Alright, so on Beam it did connect to my account. So it connected on YouTube and it connected on my account on Twitch. Okay. So I've got to go back and fix those. So that's cool.
That's cool.
So for those of you that are new to the podcast or never seen the podcast, you know, let me go ahead and tell you right now. We were doing this 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Yep. Both of us will talk your ear off. We try very hard not to talk each other's ear off. But, you know, we got a good response. People enjoyed what we were talking about. You know, it kind of helps you out not only with the your mornings, but, you know, your morning commutes or anything like that. So, you know, basically what this is, it's almost like a power hour, you know, so we're guaranteed to give you 45 minutes to an hour of information every day of the week. All right. Monday is always going to be a recap of what has happened since Friday's episode. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be our themed shows. And then Friday, as always, is Freestyle Friday, where you, the listener, and you, the viewer, can dictate what happens and what we talk about live on stream.
Tell us what to do. We are at your win.
So, and you can do that by going to our Twitter. These are our personal Twitters and YouTube's underneath us. But you can go to our Twitter at capital T underscore capital P ODCAST on Twitter, and hit us up with hashtag freestyle. And you can do that every Friday, and we will respond live on stream with you. So, that is definitely something, guys. And make sure that if you are enjoying the show, make sure to check out all of our information right below our names, our Twitters, and our YouTubes. Keep up with us. Hit that sub button. We would appreciate it. But in the meantime, let's get right into the show. If you are a sports fan, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at her butt.
Wait.
Okay.
First of all, do you want to let them know what this week's theme is going to be?
Oh, yeah. My bad. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. So this week, we're going to try, it most likely probably won't happen every week, but in general, this is the process of what we're going to be taking. Every week, we're going to have a theme. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays will be like our theme. So this week, we're going to be talking about one-hit wonders. Music's one-hit wonders. Tuesday Tuesday is gonna be 80s. Wednesday is gonna be the 90s.
Yeah.
And then Thursday will be 2000 and present.
Oh right? Yeah.
So whatchamacallit. So I can't wait. It's gonna be a great week to reminisce in some old school music, and hopefully you guys can reminisce with us. And it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be definitely a good week.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait. I think that the themes every week between me and you, it's gonna be something else.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid if you're new. If for some reason you log in and we're like dressed up, or in a different voice or something like that, that's what it's about. So let's talk about the biggest in sports. Let's talk about the biggest thing that happened all weekend. If you listened to our show last Friday, I am a huge Ronda Rousey fan. Have been for years. Okay?
Same here.
Ronda Rousey got the shit beat out of her.
Man.
Me and Pocket was talking at 1 o'clock in the morning, just cussing each other. Like, really? 48 freaking seconds? 48 freaking seconds.
8 seconds knockout. What the hell, man? Come on. Okay, so I was devastated. Like I said, I'm with Titan. I'm a big Ronda Rousey fan. You know what I'm saying? It's because of her that UFC introduced women into the MMA world, into the UFC world. You know what I'm saying? Dana White saw her and was like, "Yo, she's amazing. You know what? I think it's time for MMA, the UFC, to have women fighters." And it's because of her that they did it. And the last 2 matches, right, lost 2 in a row.
Well, she took 13 months off after she got beat up by Holly Holmes.
Came back looking chiseled out. I'm talking about, she looked better than the statue of David. And and for what? For under
without the penis. She looked better.
Without the penis. Without the penis. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened, man? Titan, you brought up a point that you're saying that people are saying that was her coaches, this and that. Okay. If the fight would have dragged on, and she was going against what her coaches were telling her, but come on, 48 seconds?
No. Let me explain to you why I was saying that it was her coaches, okay? Let me explain to you why, okay? You got Holly Holmes, who is one of the most decorated female boxing champions, okay? She has busted her ass to be good at everything that she does when it comes to boxing, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody has stood, from what I can remember, nobody has really stood up and tried to throw hands with Ronda. She was able to close the distance. She was able to get that Muay Thai clinch, and she was able to take him down to the ground and then do what she has to do. Now, granted, okay, she has won. You can dispute this and say, well, she's knocked out a couple people. Everybody has been afraid of Ronda Rousey because of the mystique and everything that surrounds her. I mean, UFC pumped millions and millions of dollars into promoting this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And it's just... So people have stated, okay, well, all except for Miesha Tate, everybody else was a bum. Everybody else that she fought was a bum.
Mm-hmm.
But she beat Miesha Tate 4 times.
Yeah.
Twice in WEC or Strike Force, and twice in UFC. Maybe 3 times in UFC. I can't remember. So,
I don't remember.
But everybody, now granted, so the whole point is the coaches didn't go back. When I was a coach, mm-hmm. and when my coaches looked at me and they say, all right, Titan, maybe you lost this round or this, your boxing was really bad. We're going to work on boxing.
Yeah.
She didn't work on boxing. She has clearly came out and said that she didn't spar. All she does is hit pads and shadow box. She doesn't spar in ring.
No.
Now, why would you do that?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct.
So,
correct.
that's the issue that I have, and that's why they're saying, oh, it's the coach's fault. It's the coach's fault. It's the coach's fault because they saw that there was a hole.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't try to fix the boxing. She can't box.
Yeah, but I mean, that wasn't even a boxing match though. Like okay, I understand what you're saying, but she didn't. It's not like she went the distance and lost. It's not like she stood there for a whole round and boxed out. You know what I'm saying, with Nunes? That's not what happened. Nunes came in, fist flying, and she stood there and took every punch
because she didn't know how to block and box.
Come on, so then okay, she doesn't know how to block and box. She could have dove and went for the ground game then.
She tried to clinch with her twice.
So then it's just I understand that. My thing is it's like basic instinct should have kicked in and it didn't.
That's true. I'll agree with that.
That's my thing. Like, I understand. Okay, yes, that. But your basic instinct as a fighter did not kick in. Hell, even me, I would have known. Run the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the fuck away. Let me try to assess the situation.
Yeah.
None of that happened. You know what I'm saying? So like, it solely falls on her shoulders.
And it does. I'm not gonna sit and debate that it doesn't. I'm not gonna say that. But once again, as a coach, it is my responsibility to break down, especially in a big aspect like this. Okay? I need to watch tape. I need to train my fighter to where that person, he or she, is prepared. Whether it be bringing in sparring partners that simulate her fighting style. You hear it on the guy's side all the time. You hear it all the time. They brought in such and such and such and such because they're as similar to such and such as they can be. Okay, let's get to the next fight. Let's talk about and I'm going to prove my point here. Okay.
Okay.
So let's talk about the Cody Gambit, or however you say his name, versus Dominic Cruz. Okay? Where's this damn fight at? I saw it. Okay? Nobody... They was talking about how... There's Dylan Shaw. Okay. nobody can simulate Dominic Cruz because of his crazy fight style. But they brought in people that tried to simulate it as much as possible so that Cody could try to figure out how this works. And people can say, "Oh, well, they just danced around. This looked like a Mayweather Pacquiao fight." That was the game plan. He sat back. He wouldn't let the guy hit because all them wild ass punches. He packs a lot. He packs a lot of strength behind those. Well, but you get tired from doing all that crazy shit too. And that's what people don't understand.
Yeah, people don't get that. That is so
and did it go fight? Was it this spectacular bloodfest? Freaking, no. Cody fought a good, smart fight. He picked the guy apart. He picked his shots. Didn't get stupid, and won the fight.
Exactly how you, and that's how you're supposed to. And that's how you're supposed to fight. You're supposed to fight that way. You're supposed to, as the fight is going, as everything, you're supposed to assess these things real time. Certain things you can prepare for certain stuff, but then there's a lot of things that you have to assess.
Well, I mean, you got to call it. You got to call an audible. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to call an audible. That's why they have audibles. Do you know how many offenses would, if they never called an audible, what would happen to so many offenses? It would it would be terrible.
They'll get destroyed, man.
And talking about offenses, let's go ahead and move on to the NFL. Let's go ahead and move on to the NFL.
Postseason.
Okay. So for those of you, and we're talking about the United States version of football, where we don't use our feet. So. Well, technically we do on kickoff and punt and field goals.
Only for field goals. Only for field goals.
So, National Football League. So, yesterday was the last week was the last week of the regular season.
Yep.
So, you had a lot of things that took place, a lot of teams that were already like, well, I've already clinched the playoffs, so we're going to start, Romo. We're going to, do different things. And then we had some upsets yesterday, too.
Yes, we did.
But I think the big story is, at least, for us in the Carolinas, is the retirement of Steve Smith, who announced his retirement yesterday, even though he's currently playing with the Baltimore Ravens. Steve Smith was a huge for 10 plus years, I think, with the Carolina Panthers. Yes. He was on the Super Bowl run that they had back during the Jake Delhomme time. Decided that it was when Carolina made a lot of moves and was cutting a lot of paychecks. He didn't want to retire, but he went to a different organization. So a lot of people, of course, hated on him. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So
exactly, you got to do what you got to do.
But of course, everything was like, well, hopefully he'll come back and retire as a Panther, and he didn't do that. So, of course, a lot of people was hating on him and all that good stuff.
Oh, boy.
But what a lot of people don't know is he actually had, even though he played yesterday as a Baltimore Raven, check out his shoes. He had he had Panther shoes on with and it had Jake Delhomme and all of his buddies from the Panthers where they had signed it. He wore those shoes yesterday.
Okay. See,
so he at least did pay some homage to his background, and I'm pretty sure that Charlotte's probably. I'm assuming Charlotte's probably going to do something for him. I would think so.
All right. Here's my thing. All right. So real quick. What's football without a little betting, right? So. I've been following the football season, here and there this year. Mostly, I've just been following my team and all the teams that are, how I say it, that can, affect the way if my team goes to the Super Bowl or not. I know everybody knows I'm a Patriots fan, but there's also other teams that I do like to watch. I like watching I like watching the Saints. Well, not the Saints. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I like watching the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like watching the Baltimore. I'm sorry,
Damn,
the
can't look at him.
Rams.
He can't even get. He can't even
Hey,
get the teams out.
I didn't get coffee this morning. But first and foremost, I'm a Patriots fan. So Titan, little friendly wager.
Okay.
Well, not yet, not yet. We can't do a friendly wager yet. We'll do our friendly wager when we'll do. Okay, so we'll break it into two parts. All right, friendly wager one. Who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl? Then for our second friendly wager will be whatever teams on the Super Bowl. If we decide that if we are going for opposite teams, that'll be our friendly wager number two.
Oh
But right
Lord.
now, friendly wager number one: who is going to the Super Bowl? I'm going for my Pats. I
Well, of
think they
course,
have a
of course,
chance.
the Pats they look strong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, they
As
look
much as I
strong.
grudgingly regret this, the
They're
Cowboys look
14.
very strong.
Yes,
You know.
Cowboys are what? Cowboys are 13-3.
Yeah.
Their first seed in the NFC. Pats are 14-2. We're first seed in the AFC. So I mean, I think those two are the ones that are going to the Super Bowl. Um, at least the
Um.
division round.
Uh, to be truthful with you, I'm sitting here trying to get to it to where okay, that's regular season. I want postseason. I want postseason. Because to be truthful with you, I don't even know who's
Yeah, I
all in
got you.
there.
I'll send it to you over on Discord. The link.
So yeah. So plus, and that's just I had it up, and off the top of my head, I don't know. So um, bear with me 1 second here.
Yeah, take your time, buddy. Take your time.
Media.
These questions.
Let me go ahead and get this real quick. Sorry for being unprepared here.
No, this is Mondays. We're not supposed to be prepared on Mondays or Friday.
All right. So, all right. So here we go. All right. So, real quick, I'm gonna let you just break down the AFC and the NFC. Real quick, I've got somebody that pulled up, so just bear with me. So I'm gonna turn it over to
Yeah,
you, brother.
you got it. Don't worry, you got it. Okay. So so as you guys know, we have right now January 7th to the 8th. It's the wild card rounds. In the wild card for the AFC, we have the Dolphins. Their record is 10-6, and they're a six seed. We have the Raiders. They're 12-4, and they are a fifth seed. Steelers are going. They are 11-5, and they are a third seed. And then we have Texans. They're 9-7. They're the fourth seed. That's for the AFC. They'll be battling for that position. And for the NFC, we have Lions that are 9-7. They're a six seed. Seahawks, they are 10-5-1, and they are third seed. Giants, boo, they are 11-5, and they are fifth seed. And then we have Packers who are 10-6, and they are the fourth seed, and they will be battling off for the NFC title in the wild card division. And then obviously we know whoever wins the wild card faces the winner of the divisional round, and that's going to be great. The divisional round, we have Patriots going against the Chiefs, and we have for the AFC, NFC, we have Cowboys going against the Falcons. Then whoever wins that goes against the
Hold
wild
on.
card. Yeah, sure. Whoever wins that goes against the wild card, and we have our Super Bowl. So I mean, it looks good. I mean, it could go Cowboys and Patriots. Me, I'm looking for a Patriots versus Giants game. That is what I'm looking for. Those motherfuckers, what you call it, beat my team twice. All right, they beat my team when we were undefeated in the Super Bowl, and they freaking crushed us there. And they beat us again. And I want that third match. I want that third head-to-head rival. That rivalry is strong. My brother-in-law, he is a Giants fan. I'm a Pats fan, so we're always going at each other about that. So yes, if we could get a Pats versus Giants Super Bowl, I will be happy as hell because when we win, I'll rub this so far in his face, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that's looking great. Even though we don't have Gronkowski, I mean, even though we don't have Gronkowski with us, uh, no, he's out. He's out. He had his. My man, he takes so many injuries and he just keeps going. I think this year he just said, you know what, with this back injury, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna relax, and you know what, he deserves it. He's done so much for the team, and he's played with so many injuries and just kept pushing forward. That I think he should just relax and chill for this round, going into the into next season, and we'll definitely be wishing him back next year, next season, and that's that. Um, a little recap as well. One second. A little recap as well. Next week I will be doing. Next week is my birthday. I will be doing a stream. Well, actually, yeah, Monday next week we'll be doing will be week two of the Titan and Pocket podcast, and I will be doing a my birthday will be on that Monday, so we'll probably do a probably like a birthday theme week, so that'll be great. Um, one second. Unfortunately, I don't have control of the screen. Titan does. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Besides that, guys, a little PSA, guys, please follow us on all of our social media. Our new Titan and Podcast social media. Follow us over on Beam at TP Podcast. Follow us over on Twitch, TP Podcast. It is TP Podcast everywhere. Follow us, please, on all of that jazz. We're trying to build up the channel. Our personal channels are okay. We have traction there. We're trying to gain traction onto this. Um, once once the first season is over, once our first season of the Titan Podcast, once that is done, we will be moving it to you will be able to have your opportunity to listen to it on Apple and on Google podcast apps. So we will be moving into that, so that way you guys can listen to the audio version on the way to work, or if you can't listen to it at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can listen to it later on during the day or later on during the week. Or if you're like me, there's certain podcasts that I listen to that I just wait until they're daily or they upload 3 times a week. I usually wait until Sunday. And I listen to all my podcasts on Sundays, so that way I can have something to listen to while I'm um, working or doing whatnot. So yeah, we're trying to make it as convenient for you guys, as entertaining for you guys as possible. That's why we're keeping Fridays. We're keeping Fridays open, so that way you guys can send us any stories that you guys want to talk to us about. You could jump in our Discord and talk to us while we have your story up on screen. Introduce yourself a little bit. We want to be as friendly as possible with you guys, and and get you guys involved as much as possible with everything we're doing. Follow Tying up there on his YouTube and on his Twitter. You can follow my Twitter and YouTube down below as well. Tying, Tying does, he does his own mobile gaming, and he is, even though this is, our thing, Tying takes the realm. He's a little bit better at guiding the podcast than I am. So that's why he's in control of
Sorry about that.
it. It is okay. Don't worry. I was
Let me explain. So my little drunk ass neighbor over here decides he's gonna come over here and knock on my door. Because, I don't know if you guys heard, but my dog started barking. My dog don't bark for no reason.
Yeah.
Barked. I got up. Wasn't no car. So, next thing I know, I see somebody on my porch knocking on the door. I go out. Now, I haven't had no issues with this dude since he bought the house next door, right?
Uh-huh.
So, he's going to start sitting here running his mouth, talking about that him and his girlfriend got in a fight and she assaulted him and this. That I need to call the cops. So I'm like, dude, you need to handle your own business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, go over there and call the cops on you, at your house. Well, she broke my phone. Okay, dude, I'm in the middle of doing something. I'm trying, I didn't, I'm in the middle of doing this podcast, and then we got the facility and everything like that. You need, I'll help you out. I'll call the cops or whatever. And then they want to start yelling back and forth to each other, right? And I'm like, dude, you need to shut the hell up. I got patients in here that don't need to be hearing all this stuff. Well, good. They need to know, da-da-da-da. And that's when I lost my shit. I told him he needed to leave my property. Okay, then he wants to run his mouth to me. Okay. I went into my bedroom. We'll just say he was not on my property when I went back outside. Okay? So, because I told him, I said, look, I'm going to show you what a police-trained German Shepherd's going to do along with a little goody-goody. So,
what better way than to start the week, huh?
That's what I'm talking about, man. Don't come in here. Don't come over here asking for help and you drunk and a damn skunk. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's so.
So I'm sorry, guys. If you guys were bored with our NFL coverage, we just helped you out. So I guess I'll be calling you later, Pocket, talking about when the police come. Because as he's walking off, and I'm like, I told him, I said, you guys need to stay on y'all's property from now on. And he's like, I'm gonna call the police and tell them you assaulted me. And I'm like, dude, I didn't touch you. Trust me, if I would have touched you, it would have been more than assault. So,
these people, man.
So I'm waiting on the police to come here. So,
You see, guys, only here you can get that high quality entertainment.
Couldn't call the police on his girlfriend because his girlfriend beat him up, but he's gonna call the police on me because I told him to get off my property, and when he wanted to run his mouth, I went and got a little extra to help him get off my property.
Only here you can find that style, that quality of entertainment on the Titan and Pocket Podcast.
And that's what I'm talking about, guys. All you little keyboard gangsters that want to run your jaw, want to run your jaw, you little keyboard gangsters, you little 7-year-olds that live in your mama's basement, and your 32-year-olds, run your mouth to me. I don't play like that. Proof. So, I got proof. Cause I'm crazy. Oh, sorry. So
I know what you mean, man. Though I hate keyboard gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate it with a passion because, at the end of the day, you step up to them and they run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
I was never one in school or anything like that. Like, I wasn't the one sitting there talking trash. Like, yeah, so-and-so steps up to me, I'm going to punch him in his face. So that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? If I had an issue with you, I went to your face. I said, what's the issue? I didn't even speak long, too. I said, what's the issue? You want to fight me? The minute you said yes, I knocked you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those who talk.
I try not to have violence, but you can talk about me, you can talk about, anything I do, it's fine. But when you start talking about my kids, my wife, or my business, then I get very angry very quickly. You know, because my job is to protect these ladies that live in my house at all means, whether it be from someone that they're related to that or someone that outside. It's my job to defend these ladies one way or another, whether it be physically or mentally. So, you know, when I'm asking you, hey, dude, I don't mind helping you out, but don't be getting all loud, throwing no fit, because I have patients in here that don't need to be hearing that stuff. Okay? I mean, trust me, you know how many knockdown, drag out fights that me and Mrs. T would love to have that we try very hard not to have? I mean, you know, we still have arguments. What married couple don't? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But, you know, trust me, me and her are two bulls. We would, we would go to town if we could. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and she would literally be, you know, the one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. So, you know, and still whoop my ass. But, you know, you heard it here, guys. Don't write a check your ass can't cash. Right? You can't back it up. You know, so... Anyway, I'm going to get off of that because then it's going to... I'm telling you, man, I'm turning into the old man that's going to be on the porch yelling at kids, get out of the yard and stuff. I'm telling you. Yeah, my part. That's what I'm saying, man. Throwing damn bottles and shit at people. That's going to be me. You know, eventually Blondie's going to get out of school and have kids and stuff, and little kids like that. And I'm going to smack them upside the head with a damn root beer bottle. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What are you crying for? Do you need a coping dog? So, oh my goodness.
Yeah, coping dog.
Oh yeah. So, all right. So, do I need to add anything, or did you kind of handle all this stuff? Sorry, you know. Once again, sorry to you. Sorry to everybody that's watching.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I was also saying that I was talking about sports and stuff like that. But before you left, we were talking about like who was gonna go into the Super Bowl, and I was telling you that.
I mean, my whole big thing is what damn year is it? You know, where the fucking Raiders and the damn Cowboys are in the playoffs. I mean, like really? I mean, even the Chiefs. I mean. Right. You know, I mean, I've seen the Falcons in there, no problems. And the Dolphins,
like, second seed.
Really? You know,
the second seed, Dolphins. You know, yeah, exactly. Like you have all these crazy teams. You have Packers. Well, the Packers. You know,
the Packers are. You know, I can pretty much say the Packers are going to be the Giants, the Seahawks, as of the last 5 years. You know,
why the hell does Texas have two teams? Well, then again, New York has two teams as well.
Texas has two teams. You have the Texans, and then you have Dallas, right? You got to remember, the Texans were. That was an expansion team, wasn't it?
I think, yeah. I just don't know why. I mean, like, it's just stupid.
Were they expansion team, or were they? Or they used to be the Oilers?
The Oilers?
Yeah, the Houston Oilers. I can't remember what team turned into the Oilers, or what team used to be the Oilers.
Oh man, I don't know.
You know, Warren Moon and all them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was the Texans.
No.
Wait. Tennessee Oilers. History of the Houston Oilers. You could be right.
It might be the Texans. But you got to understand, I mean, okay, so why do you have the New York Giants, the New York Jets? I mean, when you got that much money coming in, you can have as many teams as you want.
You're right.
I mean, look, you got the Yankees and the Mets.
I know, right?
You know, so.
Go Yankees.
So, you know, it is what it is. I mean.
It is what it is. You're right. You're absolutely correct on that aspect. What is okay?
Now, me personally, I would band together and if I could afford two teams, why not band together and make like one fucking like Superman
One
team? You
big
know what I'm
giant
saying?
like exactly.
I mean, if you got that much money, but I mean, there's a lot of logistics that go into it, and they got caps of how much money you can offer for your team, and all this other stuff. So it's like a budget. So no biggie.
True. It is like a budget. It is like a budget.
So so college football. Okay. Clemson versus Ohio State. Now, Ohio State has not been shut out in, I think, what was it, like 31 years? 31 years or something to that effect. And Clemson, which everybody says, oh, Clemson, the ACC, they don't have any good teams, because you don't see teams from the ACC, battling for the national championship. It's not like it used to be back in the days.
Yeah.
But Clemson, man, they stomped that ass. Yes, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? They stomped that ass. Well, no, it was yesterday. The Fiesta Bowl. So
The Fiesta.
I do like the way that they're doing it now. Where they pick four teams. They got the top four teams. They play it out, and then whoever wins is who plays for the championship. I do like the way that they do that. Do I think that maybe they should go to like an 8 or a 16 team bracket? I think that would probably be pretty good too. It just depends. I think they should model it. Now granted, there's a lot more teams, but I think they should model it like the NFL. I think they should have the playoffs like the NFL and everything. So.
Hey, you're right. That's me.
Yep. So, but so Clemson is going to go against is it Alabama? No. The number 1 seed.
I'm not too big on college
Hold
football.
on. College football. Here we go. All right. So Clemson beat Ohio State 31-0. Let's see here. I've been trying to get better on college. So Stanford beat North Carolina.
I follow like my own team.
Yeah. So Tennessee won, beat Nebraska 38-24. Yeah, it's Alabama. That's who it is. All right, so Alabama beat first-ranked Alabama beat fourth-ranked Washington 24-7, and then number 3 Clemson beat number 2 Ohio State 31-0. So it's going to be Alabama versus Clemson for the world championship, for the college championship. So.
I hate Alabama, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I follow college football, but I follow my teams.
Yeah.
That's who I follow. I'm and I can't stand Alabama, man. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just years of of rivalries. No, I just can't.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Alabama and Nebraska. I think that with the way that the bracketing system and everything like that was done before, I think that there was other teams that may have been better fitted to be in that national run. So, and they got pushed in there. So now you're like, Florida State, baby, Doug Flutie. So
I'm a Florida State. Yeah, I'm a Seminoles fan. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. And these dudes, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I bumped into a lot of Alabama fans who put down my team. So I guess that's where the hatred was developed.
Mm-hmm.
Was through that. So I don't know. Fuck Alabama. Roll Tide my fucking ass. Motherfucker.
You know, why is it that every Alabama fan, you're just sitting there talking, and they'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? Roll Tide!" Yeah, they're
Right?
just
Oh man,
just
one of
out of
my
nowhere,
good
like
friends.
they got Tourette's or something. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
one of my good friends, call it Anna. Shout out to Anna if you're watching on Facebook. She is a freaking Alabama fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fan, she's from Chicago. It's funny. She's an Alabama fan, and yo, just busting through the doors like we used to watch football, whatever, busting through the doors in my house. Roll Tide, like shut the fuck up with that Roll Tide bullshit. Yo, and
Yeah,
it's like true what you're saying. It's like Tourette's, like out of nowhere. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. I was like, you better roll your ass out my freaking house if you're gonna keep that bullshit.
I know, right?
Oh my god, that Roll Tide, that shit's so annoying.
Oh yeah, it's definitely it's funny and annoying at the same time. But
Yeah, it is.
you know, it is what it is. You can only do so much. So guys. Oh, Sammy Smith 5131 says, "What's up, Dizzo?"
Yo, what up, Sammy? Sammy, that's one of my homeboys. What's going
Ah,
on, man? How's everything, brother?
you should be able to see it
I
down
see
at the
him. Yeah, I
bottom.
see him.
Okay, there we go. So the chats are working. Hey.
Yeah, chat's are working. Well, for YouTube, the chat isn't on
Yeah,
the live.
refresh. It for some reason it got disconnected. I had to reconnect it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What's up, Sammy, man? What's going on, man? How's not much, man. Morning podcast, first podcast of the year. Welcome. Glad that you stopped by. Sammy always stops by. With any little new thing that I do, Sammy always shows up and at least says hi. So I always gotta make sure I give him a shout out.
Oh yeah,
Um,
big shout out to Sammy Smith. So does Sammy do any type of streaming or YouTube or anything like that?
Sammy does. He has a YouTube channel, but it's just small. I don't think he really posts up on there that much.
Okay.
But he's a good gamer. I mean, one of the best Destiny Crucible players I've seen. Really good Overwatch multiplayer. Like he's good. He's an awesome kid. Awesome player.
Well, definitely big shout outs. Maybe one day we can have Sammy on the show or something like that. Talk about some gaming, because for those of you that don't know, me and Pocket are gamers,
That's right.
and gamers turn talk show host. If you want, to,
Yep,
you know,
yeah. Gamers turn
but
talk host.
for those of you that don't know, being a gamer, being a good gamer and a good live streamer, you learn to talk. So it's only natural to be able to do something like this. So
Yes. And then you bump into so many. I mean, like you bump into so many. Okay, like for instance, a lot of whatever hobbies you're into, you tend to stay around that particular, you know. For
unless your
instance,
hobby's like masturbating or something, right?
if you're into sailboating, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be around a specific type of person, a people, a specific type of age. If you're into this, if you're into that. Gaming is one of the only hobbies or careers where you are literally in a diverse group of people when it comes to ethnicity and age and mindset. I mean, you have gamers who are, I mean, oh, young, really, really young. You have gamers who are really, really old. You have
Yeah, like
gamers of
me. Yeah,
all. No, not you. I've gamed with older. All right. There's this one guy I used to play with. He was like 60 years old. Right.
you're playing with
Um.
60-year-olds. Ooh, you nasty
Yeah, he was like
bastard.
Yes, I know. Shh.
So Sammy says, just in case you didn't see it, Sammy said, "Did you know he's getting married next year?"
You ain't married next year? Yo, congratulations, Sammy. We'll definitely talk later on that. Definitely talk
Yeah.
later on that.
TDN TV, thank you very much for that host. I do appreciate it. Big shout out there.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. So yeah, so you have a diverse group. And different types of ethnicities.
Oh,
it's cool. It's cool to see that. It's definitely cool to be a part of that. And because of that, you learn how to talk. You learn how to
Oh
hold
yeah.
up conversations. You're always talking about different things. So and hey, and so it's cool. I enjoy it. So yeah, like you said, it is natural that we end up becoming a radio. What's
Oh
it
yeah.
called? Radio
So
talk show host.
if you guys are interested, I did post a link into the chat, letting you guys know if about the Discord. You can come in, you can chat with us, different things like that. That is just to the general voice chat here. That should give you access to the text channels and everything like that. And you can follow along in Discord as well. Shoot the bull with us, anytime you want. And not find you in Overwatch. So, but it's definitely fun. I can hear it now. I can hear it now, Sammy. I'll be like, Pocket, what are you doing? Oh man, me and Sammy catching up. We've been on the phone for like 16 hours straight. Something like that.
Yeah, man. Sammy's my dude. He's a real good friend of mine.
So,
One of the very few.
all right, guys. So once again, we're getting to that time. The power hour is just about up. We had a little bit of controversy this morning. You got drunk people coming up to my house, getting ready to have a Dominic Cruz and Cody fight going on in the yard. So.
Yes, if you want to so stay tuned and stay tuned and keep watching for more information on that.
Yeah, if we have to cancel tomorrow's show because I haven't made bail yet, let me know. I will let you guys know. So, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, guys, will be.
I sent you the image of the weekly schedule. So
okay, all right. Let's post that up real quick. I didn't see what that was. All right. Make sure nobody shows up at my house again. Open link.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you, as well as on Beam. Dizzle, I got you on bail. Make sure you're following us on all of that, please. Every follow helps, every like helps, every share helps. Grow the channel to become bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, guys, because we're not on our personal channel, so we're not getting the coverage that we would normally get on our personal channels. So we are definitely putting something new out there.
Yes, this is just exactly. We normally we'll be on Titan's channel. We got the coverage on there and everything. Well, we decided to move it into its own little house, and we're trying to get it going, trying to get that steam and that traction moving forward. So definitely, I subscribed on Titan's page. Okay, cool. Yeah, make sure you subscribe here too,
Sammy. Yeah.
Sammy,
please, sir.
This is where you're gonna get.
This is where you're
gonna get the info. We're always gonna go live here.
Yeah, from now on, this is where it's gonna be, at least for our show together.
Yeah, for our show together, this is where it's gonna be at. Exactly.
I keep hearing stuff, so I keep looking around. All right, so just bear with me. I'm trying to get this picture up. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. So this is this week. One Hit Wonders. So of course today being Monday, start of the week discussion. Tuesday we're looking at 80s One Hit Wonders. Wednesday is 90s. Thursday is going to be 2000 to now, and then of course Friday, as always, is Freestyle Friday. And we will.
That's right. I gotta change that. Freestyle Friday, and it's also the end of the.
Oh yeah. So, and make sure, guys, once again, make sure that you hit us up. All of our information is right below our picture. Make sure to hit us up there. Hit that like button, that thumbs up button, and see our gaming stuff. We would appreciate it. So, anything from you, brother?
Yeah, what you gonna call it? We are going to go. Well, so what you call it? Next week Monday is my birthday. So
Oh
I'm gonna
Lord.
be. You guys are gonna get tired of hearing me say it's my birthday. Uh,
Basically, guys, what he's trying to tell to do is that we need to start an unboxing segment on here so that y'all can send him birthday presents.
exactly. So like send all of your gifts this way, and I will unbox them on Monday, and that'll be Monday's show, unboxing birthday presents. I mean, so that's what we're gonna do. No, so yeah, so Monday's gonna be my
Mine's in
birthday,
February. If you need any help there.
and I'm gonna be doing what you call it, on my channel on Mob Crush. I'm gonna be streaming the podcast, and then right after the podcast is done streaming, I'm gonna be doing my stream, and I'm gonna be streaming all day for my birthday. So definitely gonna do that.
Oh yeah. So me, same thing, different day. Trying to work on some stuff. I've been very nonchalant in my streaming.
Uh-huh.
But I've been having a lot of family stuff that I need to do and around the house. Like today, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Now it's raining outside, so I really don't know how much I'm going to get to do because I got to take the Christmas tree out and I got to do this and do that, and
Oh man, same here.
so that's all right. TDN, Mrs. T trumps all y'all on January 20th. So
Oh man. But I'll give it to Mrs. T. It's okay.
So she will tell you.
I'm
She
gonna
actually tells everybody that this is her birthday month. She has a whole
Yes,
month.
I have a whole week. This is my
Oh,
birthday week. Next
but
week is my
yet
birthday.
I was told I can only get a day. Ain't that fucked up? That's bad.
It's
So
how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. Men rule the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could get birthdays. You can get Valentine's Day. It's alright, but we rule.
yeah. So big shout out to everybody that found us today.
Yes.
We have 8 people watching us on our first show that found us. So that's great. Make sure to check out all of our information, guys. Like I said, we definitely want to. That's all of our information right there. The one place we did not stream today is on Facebook because I forgot to set that up. Just to be honest. So you can find us on YouTube, Twitch, and Beam at TPPodcast. Make sure to spell it just like that.
We have to talk about that.
We still need. I keep putting in too many P's, and then of
Yeah,
course
TPP.
So T_P podcast on Twitter. Make sure that you can help us out, and don't forget on Fridays you guys control the show. So we looking forward to that.
Fridays is up to you guys.
Oh
So
yeah.
send in your submissions, please. Send us. If you bump into any news stories, if you bump into a weird picture, a weird article, anything that you feel that we could talk about and that you want us to show on the channel, go right ahead. Within restraint. What happened? What happened? What are you laughing?
It said it could be worse. It could be TPP podcast until the
very
fix
funny.
was made.
At
At least I just add a P. You actually put that we were a cat. So
You added a P, and I back to the nest.
oh yeah, I just tell people I got a stuttering problem. I don't know what's your problem.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm dyslexic.
So all right, guys. So as always, big shout outs from both of us. You got the master of the ball caps. I am the king of tinfoil hats. And until tomorrow morning, stay real, have a good time, and we can't wait to see you. Peace.
Later.